months rather than 2 months before you can take any action. There are going to be higher operating costs. I've already mentioned they're going to have to join a PRS PRS database and a redress scheme, so the cost is going to be borne by landlords for that. Potential fines and rent repayment orders are all going to be increasing, so it's more serious for landlords if they get it wrong. I personally tend to take out rent guarantee insurance if I am concerned about tenants' non-payment of rent, and I suspect that will be modus operandi for lots of landlords moving forwards. There's going to be additional investment that's going to be involved with the decent home standards. It's going to be important to focus on minimising void periods, with tenants only being able to serve 2 months' notice. Create a home that's in demand. Just because they can serve 2 months' notice and move out doesn't mean to say that they are going to. Stricter tenant selection, I think, is going to be really important, and all landlords I know are getting more scrutinising on the tenants they take in, whereas they would have given the benefit of the doubt in the past. They're not going to be moving forwards. Having clear and consistent policies, creating and maintaining an audit trail, I think that's going to be really important, because you're going to have to justify everything in the courts, or justifying rents even, and so it's good to have all of your paperwork in order. We're going to need to have a written statement of terms. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work alongside the contract, and that might be a bit clearer on the panel. Sorry, that's not particularly easy to read about. Discrimination policy, inspections, you might need to do those on a more regular basis and record what you're seeing. And actually that is also a prerequisite for a lot of insurance policies, which we might not realise. Some insurance policies expect landlords to be inspecting their properties every 3 months. Pet policy and privacy notices, all of these things we're going to have to be on top of and be clear about what our policies are. I would formalise communication, so that anything that you agree in verbally, that you do follow up in writing. And if you are using agents as a fully managed service, that you need to ensure that they are doing what they're doing. Speaking to Rob earlier on about a letting agent who said that they were an expert in HMOs, and they didn't seem to have quite the right idea, and this is going to be so important moving forward.